What's up, bro? What's
Hi,
up?
Mike.
What's good,
What's
bro?
going on?
What you thinking,
So,
brother? What you thinking?
what do I think? I think we should switch John Cena with Rey Mysterio.
Dude, come on. What are you? Hey, bro. What you got over there, bro? You packing a
No,
bowl,
I'm
brother?
playing. I'm playing.
You packing a
I'm joking.
bowl, brother?
We should switch him with HBK.
You think you should switch John Cena of all these people? You think John Cena is the worst one on this list?
No, no. I mean, we could switch HBK with Taker or John Cena one.
Jeez, man. It's like the John Cena. Like, what does John Cena have to do for you? What does he
Because
have
it's
to
like
do?
you can't. How you not have HBK? HBK literally carried the WWF before all of them
Yeah, you're
up
right.
there.
You're right, bro. So the WWF. It's a WWE list though, technically. But I mean, let's be real, bro. Like, has HBK carried more than Cena?
I mean, uh, but there wouldn't be Cena if it wasn't because of
I mean,
HBK.
stop that, man. Like, we ain't gonna act like just because he came after him means that he deserves the credit. Stop it.
See, John Cena,
John
yeah, he
Cena carried. Do
carried.
you know how long John Cena carried?
I know, like almost 20 years. Yeah, I get it.
Almost. He's like, oh, I
But
know.
but then it's
I
like
get it. That's it. Just 20 years.
right. But then you got to look at the roster around Cena at that time. There was no superstars on his level at that time. You know, with HBK, there was just so many other stars. There was so many other stars on the roster while he was on. You know, like Bret Hart, Taker, Hogan, Macho
Jelly
Man.
roll over John Cena.
You know, it was so many. So and they had WCW at that time. You got to remember there was another organization, WCW and ECW. So there was so many competitions out there. There was so many superstars during his time. With John Cena, it was just
Taker was not a
WWE.
star.
It was just
Recency bias.
WWE. You know, Taker was old, The Rock was gone, Stone Cold was gone, Kane was gone. You know what I'm saying? RVD was all the. It was just John Cena at that time. You know,
Stop
he
it!
had no
Stop. Hold on. What are
competition.
you talking about, bro? What are you talking? Mark, please get him. Say something, Mark. Say something, Mark. Say something, Mark. Bro, hold on. Bro's acting like Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Batista. Uh, like, what are we? This is one. This is perhaps the greatest. Like, this is literally the greatest talent ever in this.
No,
Bro, bro, bring up Bret Hart as competition. Chat. That's crazy, but he didn't bring
You
up.
had me. Hey, no, sorry. You had me in the beginning. I was with you. Come on, man. Cena had Triple H in the mix. HBK was in the
they
mix.
were all past
Edge
their
was in the
prime.
mix.
They were all
Taker was in
past
the
their
mix.
prime. They were all past their prime though.
These
Okay, you
people,
want to talk
bro.
people in their prime? Randy
Because
Orton, Batista.
when did John Cena became a true superstar? When he carried the organization,
Bro, so now bro's
right
cutting.
when The
So now
Rock
he's
left,
cutting off.
right?
He's cutting off. I mean, if you want to go '06
You
and
have
up,
to. You have to.
okay, go '06 and up, bro. Go '06 and up. You
Right, I
have
am.
Batista, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, Triple H. Oh my
But
goodness, dude! Like, look at the
All right, I'll be honest. Okay, fine.
CM
Triple H was
Punk.
past prime. Come on,
Fine,
he don't
fine, fine,
count.
fine.
Triple
Triple H
H,
was not past his prime in 2006.
he was. His prime was 2000 to 2002.
That was his
That was his
decline.
prime.
That was the start of
No,
his
no, it
decline.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Oh six, yes, that was the start of Triple H's decline. Yes, it
Oh yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The past prime. And Taker was already old
He
too.
was on the
Like
cover
I'll
in
probably give
'06.
you.
That's what I'm saying. He
I'll
was on
probably
the
give you
cover.
oh
He
07.
was. John
I'll
Cena,
probably give
Batista
you
on the
oh 07.
cover. Yeah, he's definitely like he's trying to.
Kurt
He's
Angle
reaching.
left too. Kurt Angle left in '06, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
Right. So John Cena was the only one, pretty much him and Punk.
Yeah,
Him
pretty
and
much.
Punk.
John Cena's like prime run, where John Cena was untouchable was '06 to 20. I want to say 11. That was when John Cena was like untouchable. He's always been the top guy, but as far as being untouchable, it was '06 to pretty much oh to pretty much
2011.
11.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's tripping on the competition though. That's crazy, Mark. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you can't. All right, Attitude Era. You cannot compare the Attitude Era to that era, the PG era, which John Cena basically he actually skipped over the Attitude Era to the
Okay.
PG era, right?
Okay. He
That was
created that.
when
That's what he like
right he
started. Yeah.
started usually when Attitude Era just ended. So that's when they created the PG era.
Yeah.
Ruthless aggression. Ruthless aggression.
So he took the PG era, which is mostly kids, which is mostly kids, you know, praising him as like the greatest of all time. So it was kids. It was not even the teenagers or adults.
Nigga, those people are grown now. You feel me? I don't care what, like, my bad that you don't like 25 and under, you know what I mean? Like,
Because how do you know how he would have done in the Attitude Era? We don't know. We don't know if he was able to compete with the other
dude, you
stars
could
during
say
that
that for
time.
anybody, though. You could just say, oh, we don't know how that person would have done in this era either, you know what I mean? If they didn't fight in this era, like, obviously. But the fact that you tried to say that there was no competition level that John Cena faced, he faced everybody out of their prime, is crazy.
I mean, name me someone besides CM Punk and I guess Randy.
CM
Batista.
Punk, Randy,
You know what?
Batista,
I put
Rey
Edge there.
Mysterio,
Edge.
Sheamus. Who we missing, Mark? Who we missing? That's 5 right there. Edge,
Booker T.
Booker
Yes, sir.
T.
Booker T.
Nah,
Booker T.
Come on,
Don't
Booker
laugh
T.
at Booker T. No. Wait. Let
The
me stop.
Miz,
think Booker-
the Miz,
We're not-
Alberto
hold on.
Del Rio.
Yes, Booker
They were
T.
not stars. They're not superstars.
Booker T. Booker T. Yes, Booker T.
Yeah, you're
What
tripping,
the
bro.
fuck?
He is tripping on a lot of these people, bro. Like, bro didn't realize Sheamus existed or any of that. You know,
Anybody who laughs at anybody who even thinks about
No,
laughing
but they weren't around the same age as HBK in his era. Okay, they were like in their 40s, late 30s. John Cena was still like in his like
who was in
in
their
his early
40s?
30s.
Who was in their 40s?
Booker T.
That's one
Booker T was
person
still
you
in.
named out of 8 people, brother. Roman. I mean, not
Like
Roman.
him?
Brock. There you go. There's another one. Brock.
Yeah, Lesnar, Kurt, all of them.
Yeah. He
Okay.
fought Kurt Angle in
Okay,
his
but-
prime.
I'm just saying HBK should be in there.
Triple
because he had
H.
two stints.
I
He
agree.
had two. Yeah.
But we're not taking Cena out.
Well, yeah. You're
not
picking
even-
the wrong one, bro. It's okay if you put
And I'm not
HBK
even,
in, but
like,
you're not taking
I'm
John
not even
Cena
a
out.
big- Yeah, I'm not even a big Cena guy, but he's probably the one that's
Uh,
not going.
all right, I
But
would take him out for Taker then.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I'm mad at it.
We're okay. We're okay.
Okay.
Come to a compromise. Hey, brother, appreciate you for coming in here, bro.
He has so much longevity.
Hey, it was a good conversation though, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You have a nice night.
You too, man.
That boy went crazy. Oh my goodness. Who's next, Chad? Who's next? Clip.
Yes, sir.
What up, Don?
Finally.
What you got, Don? What you got,
First
Don?
of all, let me spit some ball knowledge into y'all. First of all, y'all aren't gonna just disrespect Cena like that.
That's what
but y'all
I'm
don't
saying,
know.
bro.
He was brought in to change the game.
To change
All
the game.
When he was brought in, he changed everything. Y'all gotta look at it from a business standpoint. Y'all gotta look at the merch selling. You gotta look at everything as a collective. And yes, he brought in kids, but that is now the new generation of fans. What y'all don't know about that? What you don't know about that? And back to Stone Cold, because we ain't disrespecting him either. He was not even meant to be as big as a superstar as he was. He did that himself from a accidental promo, dog, from King of the Ring. What y'all know about that?
What y'all know about that?
Stone Cold, yes, he wasn't flashy in the ring, but again, back to business. He sold merch. And The Rock he's literally the most electrifying man. The only person that you could probably touch on this list, and it's crazy to say, is Taker, because there's a lot of greats.
Thank you.
And I see people talking about Hulk Hogan. We don't mention Hulk Hogan.
We don't mention him, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. We don't mention him. Hey,
You don't fuck with Hulk Hogan. So I've been waiting. I've been in the shadows, and that's my piece. And Kurt the GOAT and RVD. I just want to say this about RVD. If John Cena would have beat RVD, John Cena would have died that night. They were ready to jump, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. RVD was a superstar. Jeff Hardy and RVD were literally on the same level of fucking stardom at one point because like of how big their aura was. It's like, don't disrespect anybody on Mount Rushmore. except for Taker. But
Except for
Yeah,
Taker.
yeah.
Chat. Let's go.
Get Taker the fuck out of here. Get Taker the fuck
Get
out
him
of
out
here.
of here.
Let's
Don
turn
knows
this
something,
shit up,
chat.
man.
Don knows something, chat. Don,
Taker's so
hey,
overrated.
Don.
Let's talk about
Hey,
it.
brother, did you write that down, bro? Did you write that down?
No, I've been just keeping notes on everybody.
Off the
'cause,
top, like
it's
Kendrick.
really enraging.
See,
Man.
hey, bro that come in here a while ago was crazy with the John Cena didn't fight any competition type deal. Like, I was like,
Yes, there was literally Bobby
Yeah, that's
Lashley.
crazy.
Bobby Lashley
Bro.
was there.
it's like everybody.
What are we
bro.
talking about?
John Cena literally
Like-
fought, and we missed some. He had me so flustered, bro. I couldn't even name all the people.
I
you know
saw.
what I mean? I was
I
like,
saw.
we
I
only
was in the
named
chat
like
trying to
7 or
help.
8. Yeah, that's what I was reading. I was like, bro, there's no way. Like, bro, we didn't even name Chris Jericho. We didn't name Jeff Hardy. We didn't name Bobby Lashley. That's what I'm saying.
Was
bro.
Christian popping that time? We could name Christian.
He was kind of
Well,
ECW.
after ECW at the time. All right,
Yeah.
because like again, I'm 19, so I don't really know about all that back then. But I do my research. All right,
Yeah,
so we're
yeah.
not disrespecting no goats,
You know something,
All right.
bro. That's all. Hey, he knows something, Chad.
and that's all I gotta say.
All right, brother.
Bailey the goat.
Salute.
Get me gone.
Salute.
Get me
Real ball
gone. Get me
knowing.
gone.
Hey, I need you spitting from the second you come in here, Jay. You got me. All right, here we go. Here we go, Jay. What up, Jay?
Hey, Brody, you can hear me?
What's up, man? What's up? What you got, brother?
I'm gonna say this: take out John Cena,
Whoa,
put Goldberg.
you're out of here, Jay.
Goldberg.
You're out of here.
Put
Jay.
Goldberg.
You just chose Goldberg over John Cena.
Hell yeah, he beat The Rock.
Hey, he's out. He's out, Chad. See, that's right. That's what I'm
Damn.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Chad. We can't do all that, Chad. Hey, he just said something the craziest thing, bro. Like, there's no way, Chad. There's no way. Goldberg beat The Rock. I don't care, bro. Like, who is John Cena be? Like, bro, 17 times, Chad. 17 times. John Cena is an actor. Jay, don't ever come in here like that again. You feel me? Long as you gave me the bottle over. Go ahead.
All right, so I feel like The Rock shouldn't be in there. Instead of The Rock, you feel me? My personal opinion, you got to put R-Truth or Mark Henry.
R-Truth?
All right, thanks for coming up.
Yeah,
bro.
hey, you was a good one, bro.
You got a bad connection.
What?
You got a bad. You're cutting out, bro.
You got a bad connection.
No, you're
big
cutting.
dog.
I swear you're
see
cut-
red
He was a
bars.
high
I-
flyer.
You're
I
cutting
see
out,
red
bro.
bar-
Yeah, your
I-
bars
I-
are showing, bro. Like it's bad connection.
The break.
at-
Big dog. Big
The dog, what's good? You always got me echoing, bro.
My fault, Brody. It's always like this, dog.
Check, check,
I don't know.
check,
Check.
check, check, check.
Damn.
He's out of here. Can't do it, Jay. I can't do it.
I was gonna say you should replace Stone Cold with Shawn Michaels
Why?
because I feel like Stone Cold hasn't had a long enough career to be in a Mount Rushmore.
What? He
A
wrestled
lot-
for like
So a lot of people don't respect Stone Cold's career for some reason. They think he wrestled for
Yeah,
like 10
that's
years
crazy.
or something.
no, he wrestled from like 86 to 2003.
MGR, join the stream. MGR, join the
yeah,
stream.
but yeah, I get that, but his character took a long time to develop. When
Wait,
Shawn
wait,
Michaels
sorry.
Shawn Michaels has been a guy for like Vince McMahon for a long time. He had 2 Hall of Fame careers.
Slabs, that's crazy, Slabs. All right, bro. I appreciate you coming in here, bro.
Yeah,
All right, brother. You have a nice night, bro.
Thank
Stay
you
in the
for
stream.
having
Stay in the stream. Yes, sir.
I will.
Tonight.
No JJ tomorrow. You talking
All right,
crazy?
listen.
No, hold on. First off, let's stop right here. You already say crazy stuff, so I already know whatever you finna say is finna set me off. I'm finna have to get Dom back in here. Go
I'll
ahead.
actually be serious, but you got to hear me out.
All right.
Okay, so a Mount Rushmore is supposed to be 4 people from different times that made like an impact, the most impact.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you go based off that, you would have to start with Ric Flair because he was the first one. He was the territories. He and then he went into the 80s and the 90s and more.
He was
mainstream.
wrestling for Lyndon B. Johnson, chat.
Yeah, and then Second, you hate him, and I'm gonna bring the rebuttal. You hate him for what he says and what he does, but it is Hulk Hogan for two reasons. One is because the man, as much as you say anybody else could have been brought on, they tried everybody else. Even when Hogan left WWF,
He had to come back.
he had to come back. But what did he do with a company that went against WWF? Heel run that made them beat WWF for years. Then you go into the third person, which is the most overlooked person because he's still going now, is Triple H, because he literally went with the same time as Stone Cold and The Rock with all those storylines, but has some of the biggest factions of all time, from DX to Evolution to even running as like a corporation. The man and stayed
hold
longer
on. You better wrap this up good. It better end nice, brother. Keep going.
And obviously the fourth is the last one, who carried the company when no one else was there, and that's Cena. But those four literally in order carried the company, and even Triple H is carrying it now from a leadership aspect.
Don, you want me to let you in while he in here, Don? Don, you want him to be in here, Don?
Here's my question: did Barry Bonds still hit those home runs?
He did.
Barry Bonds still hit those home runs.
Barry Bonds hit him. Yeah, he definitely did.
Exactly. That's the point. Hogan still sold out them seats. He did some real stupid shit after, but he still sold out them seats.
Yeah. They should definitely let him in the Hall of Fame, man. Get him back in there. Get him in there, chat.
So, but those four are the four that changed everything. And this man said Yokozuna. The man Yokozuna couldn't sell nothing. They had that man Lex Luger came out of nowhere and suplexed them or body slammed them in the middle of a pay-per-view for no reason.
Oh, man.
Like, there was no... When he left, it took Mankind winning the championship on a spoiler from WCW for them to catch attention. And by the way, you were definitely wrong on my man Flash Funk Old Scorpio. That's crazy.
Okay, first, I want to say I was trolling about Yokozuna's sloppy ass, first of all. And second of all, you got to realize he got slammed because of the writing. Vince hated that man at the end of the day. Two, I respect your Mount Rushmore. But, like, again, like you said, I agree with Ric Flair. That's respectable. Who was the other ones? Let me hear one more time.
Triple H, Hogan, Cena.
See, okay, I'll give you Hogan. I'll give you Cena. Triple H is where I draw the problem.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
Like Triple H, yeah, we respect Triple H, but he's not no Stone Cold. He ain't no Rock.
How is he not? DX.
Think
DX
about them. Okay,
you said like the
let alone from a merch standpoint, and a promo standpoint, and a fan interaction standpoint. What's his name? Not even touching them.
How not? DX merch sold better than anything.
This is okay. DX merch. Are we? But that was not just Triple H. That was a collective of all of them.
Stop,
you know what I mean? If we're talking about what Triple H did himself,
come on.
You were not buying a Triple H shirt over the Rock shirt.
You right? X-Pac was the one selling all that merch with his busted anus. He was selling all the
Wait a minute.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, I would have accepted a Bret Hart or somebody else over Triple H. Triple H is a GOAT, but like for Mount Rushmore,
Triple H from the
Mount Rushmore. Triple H is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude.
But you gotta think about, like, yeah, he's good. Like, he's in the category of great, even. But now Mount Rush, like, we're not gonna
top 10, top 12,
He's barely top 10.
Who was there when Rock and Stone Cold left?
It was him. But
who was there before they left?
Okay, we're not. Okay, he carried the company when they weren't there.
HBK carried
off of Mount Rushmore.
And everybody's talking about RKO. Who made Randy Orton? That would be Triple H.
What does that have to do with, like? Okay, he made Randy Orton.
It's also about putting on other talent, is it not?
HBK carried.
Okay, in that case, Cena shouldn't even be on Mount Rushmore if it's only about putting on talent.
You calm down, Don. You calm down, brother.
Yes, sir.
HBK carried. HBK carried.
HBK got hurt, and it took Triple H bringing him back into the fold, which is also again Triple H.
Okay, so, but like there's other, like, okay, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's other, like, if we're counting for everything it takes to be on Mount Rushmore, Triple H is just underwhelming a little bit.
How though? Because The Rock was only good for so long and then left. Stone Cold.
Shoot the follow, chat. Shoot the follow.
Stone Cold's personality of 316 literally lasted only a few years before he bounced.
But y'all
Triple
are
H-
y'all are taking that and using it against them. Y'all acting like in them few years they
you
didn't
do use it
blow
against them.
WWE off of the charts and bring it to a level that they never even brought it to before.
Triple H didn't do that for all them years.
Not compared to The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
When Stone Cold was coming out, who was he fighting? It was Triple H. When The Rock was coming out, who was he fighting? Triple H.
Triple H is in a very Hall of Fame of great and amazing. He's just not.
He's top
Mount
10,
Rushmore.
top 12. He's not top 4.
Not to mention now, he is literally running the actual company.
But I mean, Rock's also his boss too, so we can say
The
that.
Rock got pointed there because he's a movie star. He didn't get put there for any other reason. Stop. TKO put him there. And who runs the day-to-day?
Hey, Cody Rhodes is helping with them storylines too, brother.
Like,
Cody
no,
Rhodes
Cody
is writing some shit.
Cody Rhodes gets asked his opinion on his storylines. I'm telling you, if you put it together and you look at the timelines, it's Triple H was there, then this person comes, then they leave, but Triple H is still there. Then this person gets good, but then they leave. Triple H is still there. Triple H has been the most consistent.
That's because his father-in-law runs the company, brother. Like, he's got to stay. Like I'm saying.
All I'm gonna say, my last argument.
Listen, if your argument is he got propped up, but then we'll say Shane the same thing, but everybody loves Shane too, right?
He liked Triple H more than Shane. He liked him more.
The prop up is there, and I can't say he shouldn't be up there because the dad put him up there. But even if you look, like I said, from a standpoint, like we just talked about, we literally just talked about the Hogan over in WCW running everything. Who was in that match who was Mankind pinning when they finally took back the wars?
Hey,
Triple H.
That's Hunter Hearst Helmsley, chat. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Which I know about that.
And that was back from like WCW. Like he went back that far. If you look at factions, if you look at people that have spawned from him, the New Age Outlaws would have never been the same without him. X-Pac was a wash. Randy Orton and Batista literally had careers.
Hold on. Before you say that, I'm gonna say this. Triple H kind of pushed Triple H into the limelight a lot of times though. Like even when he wasn't involved in things, he just randomly showed up. When people got hurt and stuff, they just like, oh, let's push Triple H out there. You know what I mean?
You know why?
Workhorse.
Why?
Just like when they were doing Jeff Hardy Jericho thing. Next thing you know, Triple H just comes in there. Or when they were doing Randy Orton and Randy Orton, Triple H just comes in there because John Cena got hurt. It's because he's the boss man's son-in-law, bro.
Yeah, and he was playing second fiddle to The Rock and Cena while they were in the company. Like they were the main company seller pushers. I'm not saying he's a bad. He's just not on that level of Mount Rushmore.
I totally argue with it. And the argument, we can agree to disagree on it. But if you look at everything that's there, Triple H has had more effect on WWF than either one of the last two people. The only person, I honestly believe Undertaker had more of an effect than those two also. If you look at it, Undertaker, we talk about Shawn Michaels having two different Hall of Fame careers. Undertaker had two Hall of Fame careers.
Somebody said Kevin.
The man went from the Dead Man and American Badass, and the shift was like nothing. How do you have two personas totally different from each other and still be running the company?
My last question is, this will answer a lot of my questions. Who is your top four? Is your Mount Rushmore your top four wrestlers of all time? You're paying Triple H in your top four?
If we're talking about technical, it's all different.
No, just overall. All right, just top.
Your opinion,
so you're
bro,
paying
your
Triple H in
opinion.
your top four, like business aspect, overall.
Watching them, I've always liked Brock Lesnar. It just brings like a different intensity to the wrestling. Undertaker for the showmanship. Shawn Michaels for the just in-ring work. The dude could wrestle a broom and the match would still be amazing.
Where's Mark? Where the fuck is Mark?
And my fourth, probably Jericho, because the dude...
He's out of here, Chad. He's out of here. He disrespected John Cena. That was the last straw.
I'm sorry. I mean, he had a good argument until the Triple H. I agree. Triple H is a very... I'm not
sorry, bro. I'm sorry
Triple
I had to
H.
kick you out like that, brother. It got crazy in here, Chad.
Mark, where were you at?
Mark just
All
listening.
right.
Mark, you know dang well, brother. Mark, you sleep?
All right, I don't want to take the spotlight from other people. Let some other people. That's my fault.
All right, Don. Appreciate you coming here, my boy.
No problem.
Mark, you still there? Mark, you
Yeah, I'm
go?
here.
All right, bro. What do you think, bro? What about this Triple H? What about this, man?
Yeah, Triple H wouldn't be in the position he's in if he didn't marry Steph,
That's what I'm
or
saying. Like he puts his.
or if Shawn Michaels didn't break his back.
They put him in a lot of situations, bro. Like I'm not even lying. Like the thing is, like, did you ever notice that as a kid? Because I did. And I didn't even know like him and Stephanie were like that. Like I knew, but like obviously, I didn't even think about it that way. But I was like, man, they always put Triple H in there. Every single time somebody's hurt or whatever, they just put Triple H in there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but and another thing, this whole thing about Triple H running the company, we're not gonna sit here and act like he's just because he runs the company.
Yeah, like,
No, not just that. It's not that good. Triple H isn't doing that good of a job.
yeah. Yeah,
We can get that's
it's
like
on
a whole.
it's on the up and up, but it's more of a like I hate to be like
No,
this, but it's
they
more
just
of a
do good.
it's
WWE and
wrestler
TKO,
build,
they're
yeah.
the WWE and TKO, they're just doing good business, right?
Say, bro, the only thing I'm gonna say that I'd probably change, I would take off Rock and Stone Cold for
Ooh,
HBK
ooh.
and Bret Hart.
Get him out of
Bret
here.
Hart,
Let's talk about Bret Hart. Get him out of here.
oh my god!
No,
outta
hear me out. Hear me out.
Hold on,
Hear me
I
out
need to
before
hear
you
this.
tell me
All
out.
right, bro, go ahead, let me hear it.
The door's open.
When we talk about wrestling and wrestling's history, a major part of wrestling history goes about the Montreal Screwjob, and you have to think about it. Bret Hart may not have been good on the mic at all when cutting promos, but it made up because he's probably, if not one of the best technical wrestlers that I've ever seen. Can we agree?
I have heard that. I will say I've heard that before, but I feel like when you're talking about the Montreal Screwjob, like I don't get like so. Yeah, that's one of the most famous things, but why pick? You said take them out and put in who? You said HBK too.
Take out Rock and Stone Cold
Uh-huh.
and put in HBK and Bret.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
No.
I need to know like so when we're talking about Bret Hart, like I need to know what makes you think that Bret Hart catalog wise deserves to be on that list. Because
Have you not seen the Iron Man matches against him and Shawn Michaels? Those are like the top matches, if not like,
yeah, but you can't just keep bringing up like Shawn Michaels to get Bret in there. You know what I mean? You got to bring up something Bret did without Shawn. So give me something Bret did like on catalog wise. You know what I mean? Like what
like
else?
I said, I mean, his wrestling makes up for it. There's nothing to even debate here.
Okay,
Bret's
hold on.
wrestling.
All right.
Bret's wrestling. I mean, you can put him against anyone. British Bulldog. It really doesn't matter. He
Go ahead.
he literally could wrestle. Bret could wrestle his ass off. It doesn't matter who you even put him against.
I am not. I'm okay. This is my bias. I don't like Bret Hart. I'm not a Bret Hart guy, and he can't talk. And another thing, people, he's very talented in the ring. Yes, he wrestles very clean, but the way he wrestles is just not enough for me personally. And I'm a fan of technical wrestling. I love Daniel Bryan. I understand. I love CM Punk, and I know that Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler. His favorite wrestler. I get all that, but when it comes to Bret Hart, it's just not enough. And because so how can you take off Stone Cold and The Rock, put on Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels when when WWE started going a positive trajectory when when Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart weren't the guys anymore and The Rock and Stone Cold were.
Well, listen, I mean, we can sit here and we can talk about how bad Bret Hart was on the mic and how good he was in ring. And I mean, we can look at today's wrestling and I mean, we can sit here and we can name over 500 wrestlers that are good in ring but bad on the microphone. I mean, I can name a ton, but I mean, like I said, his in-ring work really made up for it, and it doesn't matter who you put him against.
I
He's
don't.
by far one of the best technical wrestlers there are.
I don't put for me. All right, here's a personal thing for me. I don't put Bret Hart above Kurt Angle. I don't put Bret Hart above Shawn Michaels. I don't put Bret Hart above Daniel Bryan. I don't put Bret Hart above. Let me think. Chris Benoit. I don't put Bret Hart above. I'm sorry. I don't put Bret Hart above Eddie Guerrero.
Have a good night, because that's the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Bro left. Bro left. I didn't even kick him. He left. He said, "Have
You
a
can go.
good day, sir." No, I'm not gonna lie to you.